Hey, what's up guys, Just Kazooie here, and welcome to episode 8 of Skilling to Glory. Our aim for today's episode is to promote from Division 8 and hopefully win the title as well. And we're going to be starting off playing a game straight away where we comp against the Bundesliga side in the 3-5-2 formation, with not the paciest players up front, but definitely on the side with Bruma and also Bellarabi. And it was my opponent starting off here with a chance, a through ball there to Kruse, was completely free, very good save there for my goalkeeper Perrin. Then 19th minute, a couple of skill moves here with Pizzi, who then continues on, plays the ball here to Gelson Martins, cuts in with the Ronaldo chop, then shoots, but it completely goes wide. Our first big chance in the game. Yeah, the shot wasn't the best, and that's something I definitely noticed with Gelson Martins. For those who are wondering how he actually plays in game, like, he's very fast, he has the skills, amazing dribbling, but his finishing is something that lets me down most of the times when I go on a skill run with him. A couple episodes ago I showed you guys my ratio with him, and you can see here another chance with him which I completely blew. And yeah, that's sort of the downside with players like Gelson Martins, like sort of the cheap beasts, I would say, especially the wingers. They tend to have a lot of pace, good dribbling and stuff, but when it comes to finishing they kind of lack. And yeah, you can see halftime, lots of chances for us, only one for my opponent, which was right at the start of the game, and was still a 0-0. But then in the 62nd minute, he gets himself a huge chance here as well. Kagawa was completely free. Not too sure how that was possible, but he puts it wide as well, so we got very lucky. Then 65th minute on the wing, again, Gelson Martins on the ball with that Jovinko spin there, who goes for a shot here, which I probably should have passed off to maybe Doumbia. Then in the 80th minute, he runs down the wing here with Bruma. Cross it in again to Kagawa, who was yet again completely free. And he was able to shoot it in, yeah, fairly easy to make it 1-0. And then in the 90th minute, we got another chance from a corner. My goalkeeper was up as well. I think we got a volley in with Danilo, but it got saved. So we lost our first game of the episode. We still have 3 games left in order to at least get 1 point, because we need 1 more point in order to gain promotion. And a couple more, I think, in order to win the title. So, yeah, we're going to go. It will be the second game of the episode. We come up against this side in the 4-3-1-2 formation. You can see it right there, League Unside. Not really the best looking team, but definitely a solid team to have at the start of the game. And we're in the 3rd minute here already, where it's Arfa showing up. A good shot there, good save from his keeper as well. I tried my best keeping it in, but eventually it would go out for a corner, where we get a header in with the Rossi, which almost went in as well. And then it was Miranda who just should have let it go, because it obviously would have been another corner. But I think because I was spamming the B button, the shoot button, too many times, it sort of did like an auto shot or something. It looked kind of weird. And I tried to go on the counter, kind of messed it up there. Then 22nd minute, a brilliant through ball there to from Williams to Rodrigo. Well, we actually penned my opponent. We couldn't get the ball back, but then after a sloppy pass there from him, which you can see, we set a lot of pressure. We picked it up here with El Shaarawy. Continue on, very nice back heel to Rodrigo. We lost the ball, we get it back immediately, play it back to Rodrigo, who then goes for a shot, trying to reach the far corner, but he gets saved by his keeper. And also in this game, I just couldn't score like in the early chances we had. 38th minute, El Shaarawy yet again on the left wing, couple of skill moves. Beats the defender there nicely with a very nice penna yet again, the second one in this episode. Then we pick it up with Ben Arfa, tries to go for a shot, loses the ball. And after a couple of rebounds, it's again El Shaarawy who picks the ball up. A couple of skill moves, plays it around, plays it to the Rossi. Then Ben Arfa picks the ball up, shoots, and what a finish off the crossbar and in. And you can see from the replay that we actually just had enough time to cut onto his left foot. And a very, very nice finish. Goalkeeper no chance. And we finally take the lead in this game. Then we're on the 45th minute, just before halftime. And you all know it, in the 45th minute, you usually concede a goal. And that's what happened there. Bad clearance there from the goalkeeper. I probably should have known that he would cut in with the ball roll there with, I think, his right back, since this guy actually had some skills on his sleeve as well, which he used quite a lot of times. Then a few minutes later, we got a chance here with Inaki Williams, trying to go for a shot, which get blocked off yet again by his defender. Then 50th minute, he gets himself a chance here too with Balotelli. Very quick passing. Rabiot was completely free, and yeah, deadly finish to make it 2-1 for him. Few minutes later, Snyder there, weak foot finish, 5-star weak foot he obviously has, makes it 3-1. So within a couple minutes it was 3-1, and yeah, we pretty much had to start over again. I was probably skilling a little bit too much as well at times, where I didn't really like create the biggest chances, but we got a big one here from a free kick with El Shaarawy, which we unfortunately hit the crossbar from. From the rebound, another strike here with El Shaarawy, easy save for Trap. And yeah, in the 78th minute, after some good passing yet again, which this guy was very good at, for some reason my defender like auto switched to my left back. You could see that that I was actually controlling Marquinhos, and then it switched to Roussillon or something, the French left back. And yeah, Jovetic with a finish. 90th minute, I got a chance. Like, even if I scored this goal, it wouldn't matter when it came to the score. So I decided to kind of mess around a bit, trying to do something, but completely failed. And we ended up losing that game 4-1, even though if you looked at the stats, they were so even. So yeah, looking at the score, it probably should have been a bit different. But anyway, going to the next game, we come against the La Liga side, where we start off after 15 minutes with a rainbow flicker from Inaki Williams. We lose the ball, but then we get it back with the winger, who then puts it wide with his left foot. Then 26 minutes after some nice stuff here from El Shaarawy, we pick the ball up with Ben Arfa. Cheeky back heel to Rodrigo, goes for a shot. Good save from Diego Lopez. And also in this game, especially in the first half, we get a lot of chances. We pick the ball up here with Ben Arfa. You can see his defender containing, so I tried my best to beat him. Then eventually we beat him with the ball will drag back. And then yet again, what a finish from the Frenchman himself, Ben Arfa. This guy used to be my favorite player in FIFA 17 Ultimate Team, even though he didn't have like the best stats or something, and I think he only got like a man of the match last year. Also this year, he proves to be a very good player, despite like a couple downgrades he had in terms of pace and a couple more stats. Plays very well for me, and I really would like to link him up with Mbappe, but Mbappe's price right now is just seriously beyond me. He's almost 200k. He's obviously a once to watch, and his regular isn't at packs right now, but an 83 rated player that expensive is just ridiculous. Anyway, continuing on, we were 1-0 up, of course, in the second half. Great more chances here. A lovely through ball from Inaki Williams to Borja Valero. Couple fake shot, trying to reach for the near post here. And then from the rebound, we got the rebound in, but obviously wasn't the shot. It was sort of a deflection from Borja Valero. Then towards the end of the game, after a couple skill moves, we would end up creating another chance here with Rodrigo, trying to reach to Ben Arfa, which, we completely missed. Then we pick it up with him here instead. Weak foot shot, which goes over the bar. Then we're still very late in the game. Marquinhos on the ball to Ben Arfa. There was no defender like rushing towards him, so we went with some passing. Then we pick it up with El Shaarawy, sort of a back heel to Ben Arfa, who then shoots it into the back of the net to pick up his second goal of the game, and also make it end to this game, because that's how the game ended. 2 goals for the Frenchman himself. And like I said, really would like to make a team around Ben Arfa, so if you have any suggestions of players to link up with him, then feel free to let me know in the comments down below. Thinking of maybe trying out Di Maria as well, so he could potentially be a player which we can link up with Ben Arfa. Anyway, moving on, and what will be the next game, the final game in Division 8. We only need, I think, 1 more point if I'm correct, and yeah, a draw would be enough to pretty much secure winning the title. So yeah, that was my aim for this game. We started off after 13 minutes. I tried to do an advanced rainbow flick with Gelson Martins, but completely failed. Then, yeah, we move on, 19th minute, still very early in the game. Again, Gelson Martins on the ball, couple of skill moves. Plays it on through here to Doumbia. You can see me kind of shielding off the ball because I was waiting for at least one player to make a run, which didn't happen. But then somehow we managed to get the ball back. We pick it up here with Doumbia, weak foot shot. Good save there from Ter Stegen. Then before halftime it is again Gelson Martins on the ball. Runs down the winger, trying to beat the defender there. We go with the fake Rabona to the Hocus Pocus to beat the defender. Then we cross it in with the Rabona cross. But then Doumbia couldn't win the header there, unfortunately. It would have been a sweet goal to score. 56 minutes, he plays it through all there to Zappa Costa, who then crosses it into Heung-min Son. And then my goalkeeper came out. A bit of a panic play there for myself. I tried to clear the ball away as soon as possible, which worked out in the end. But then in the 78th minute, he went on the attack again, tried to pass it away. We went on the counter here with Gelson Martins. You can see his left back, I think, or it might have been his centre back, I'm not too sure. Stepped in. Continue on with some skill moves here with Gelson Martins. We cross it into Pizzi, who then misses a clear opportunity to make it 1-0. And I honestly couldn't believe it, because this just should have been a goal. And then in the 85th minute, my opponent scored with De La Feu off the post and in. And yeah, that puts an end to this game. Very frustrating. My opponent obviously had a lot of chances as well, but I felt I could have at least picked up a draw from this game, which didn't happen, unfortunately. Then we move on. What will be the final game of the episode, the first game in Division 7. And we come up against a La Liga side in the 4-2-3-1 formation with Gamero up top. Also Ousmane Dembele as his right mid. Also a player I really would like to try out. And it was my opponent starting off here with a chance through the middle. It was Gamero, hits the crossbar, probably a little bit too much power onto that shot. Then from a throw-in, he went on the attack again with Casemiro. Plays a nice through ball here to De La Feo. I tackled too late, and we gave away a penalty. Just one of those typical penalties where, yeah, you're just too early with the tackle, basically. He steps up for it with Rakitic, goes down the middle and shoots and scores and makes it 1-0 after less than 10 minutes of play. A few minutes later, he gets himself another chance, a cross with Dembele, which gets deflected, and then he somehow missed the chance with Gameiro. Yet again, another big opportunity for him. And I'm not going to lie, he could have been up 2 to 3-0 already. But then in the 22nd minute, our first chance with Gelson Martins. With his weak foot, he smashed it into the top corner. Very nice skill run there to beat 2 defenders. And a great finish as well into the top corner to make it level in this game. The 35th minute, Tyson on the ball. Plays it on through here to Dumia. Could have played it back to him, but ran through here with Dumia. A couple skill moves again. Jovinko turned to the Berber spin. Then we crossed it into the back post. Was hoping to go for some sort of like a bicycle kick. But Gelson Martins went with a regular shot instead. And yeah, I got saved by the keeper easily. Then we went on a run in with Gelson Martins. I pulled off the running a Kocha flick, but I completely mistimed it. Afterwards, I tried to kind of skill my way past the defender, which didn't really work out that well. And yeah, thought I would include it since it is a skill move you haven't probably seen in the series so far. I'll try to include more often. Also here, a big chance again with Gelson Martins. And in my opinion, this definitely should have been a free kick. Or maybe even a penalty, I'm not too sure. But, like, why is it not a free kick at least? Like, he did not hit the ball, he hit the player. I don't get the referee sometimes. Then, like, a minute later or so, we get a free kick for this. Like, this is what I mean. It's just so stupid. Anyway, we stepped up for it with Pizzi. I tried to check which player had, like, a good free kick stat. And I guess Pizzi was the best. We hit the wall. And then somehow we managed to tap it in with Doumbia. And I guess it was just that the kind of muscle memory from myself kicked in, because I was very surprised that it actually shoot it in myself. Or it might have been the AI, I'm not too sure. But anyway, we took the lead, 2-1. He got a big opportunity as well with Gameiro, which he kind of blew. We got another chance, the final one of the game. A back heel shot here with Doumbia, which would have been an amazing goal. Unfortunately, the power wasn't there enough to actually shoot it in. Because if it had enough power, it would have gone through the goalkeeper's legs, which you maybe could have seen as well. But anyway, guys, that's where we're going to be ending off this episode. We ended off with a win in Division 7. Hopefully in the next episode we can continue this on. And hopefully win at least the title in this division. Anyway, that's where we're going to be ending off. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then make sure to leave a like. Would be very much appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.